Wow. Okay, that's chapter 1. Revelation 2 and 3, Jesus, as my Redeemer, is committed to making me useful my whole life. He doesn't want you to be useful at the end of your life. He wants to be useful now, all of our life. That's what Revelation 2 and 3 that we're going into right now. The 7 letters are about Jesus the Redeemer walking around looking at the churches and saying, you don't love me as much as you used to. You're starting to make friends with the world. You're starting to get involved in sin secretly and then later not so secretly. By the way, do you remember who was the human that wrote Revelation? He also wrote, remember, a total of 5 books. There's an amazing correspondence between the Gospel by John and the book of Revelation. Basically this, Jesus is the bread of life. He sustains us. If you aren't connected to him, you're hungry. He's the light of the world. You live in darkness without him. He's the door. You feel excluded without him. He's a good shepherd. You just wander through life. Did you know young people today all over the world are aimlessly wandering? They're realizing they'll never be as successful as their parents were. You know, even economists say that we will never go back to the incredible, consumptive, roaring, tech, boomy, whatever. There's not enough resources left to do that. You just can't have that endless spending stuff. There's going to be a reckoning. And young people are starting to realize that. Do you know now what they're doing in Japan? They're trimming all the branches on the trees in the parks. Why? They want them to be too high for kids to get a rope and hang themselves. Throw a rope over that branch and hang. Teen suicide is the biggest killer in so much of the highly successful Asian cultures, because the kids are so smart. They realize they're realizing their life is just aimless. Jesus is the resurrection life. You're dying without him. But if you believe in him, we live, it says in Hebrews chapter 7, after the power of an endless life. He's the way, truth, and life. He guides us. Without him, it's just hopelessness. He's the true vine. We'll wither without him. And then the last part of Revelation, God wants us to know Jesus is ruling in heaven and on earth. He's the judge, and he has it under control.